So it's early morning, it's about 8 a.m. and I'm going to work. It's my first day of work and I'm not worried too much. I'm a bit anxious, you know, because you don't really know how it's gonna go, and it's like the first day, so you always have a bit of a apprehension, but I'm really happy overall. I won't be able to film there obviously, but I'll report to you as soon as it is done. And yeah, I have prepared my class, I have everything in my bag, everything should be okay. The only thing I'm worried about is like the computer thing, because I'm not good with computering and stuff, and I'm gonna use it for my class. Anyway, I'll see you. Alright guys, so I am back home, as you can probably tell. So I had my first day at work today and it went really well. What can I tell you? The class was really small. I had like 7 students, so it is really a small class. Usually I have between 15 and 25 students, so it really is, I guess in a way it's easier, but you know, when you get used to doing things a certain way, when there's a change, it's kind of like unsettling at first. The students were really nice, and they're all older than me, which is kind of funny. Or perhaps no, I think 2 of them I couldn't really catch their age because they were late, but they might be younger than me, I'm not sure. But quite exhausting, to be honest, because I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but when I have something to do, usually the night before, I can't sleep. I guess it's some internal clock that's telling me, oh, you have to wake up tomorrow morning. So I kept waking up and my sleep was so light, I could hear every single thing, and yeah. Anyway, I also had a very bizarre dream. I woke up early this morning and I didn't have any food, and you know, when you're teaching, it's actually exhausting because I mean, depends on what kind of teacher you are, but I don't sit, I keep walking in the classroom, I keep trying to make it entertaining and interesting. It is really exhausting. Plus you have to take the metro back and forth and it's cold, so I'm gonna have food right now. I'm gonna have some bread. I bought myself a baguette with olives in it, and I'm gonna eat that with some hummus. Really, it isn't the healthiest meal, but I just don't want to cook and I want something quick and easy with lots of sugar. I mean, not sugar, glucid. And I'm gonna eat that while reading my contract. I have to sign it and return it for tomorrow. My first time signing a contract, you guys. It's quite bizarre, but it's nice. Anyway, I don't really know what's gonna be in the rest of the vlog. I guess we'll have to see, because right now, after that, I mean, I'm gonna keep working on my dissertation, so we'll see. I'm tired. Just put you on the table again. Okay guys, so I've been working for about 1 hour, 2 hours, I don't even remember. I think 2 hours, yes. So it feels really good because, to be honest with you, I felt, you know, that I had a very difficult summer, September, October, and I felt completely demotivated and I really doubted the subject of my dissertation, especially because my teacher told me it was something that I probably should have chosen for a PhD. When he told me that, I was like, yeah, I kind of had figured it out by myself when I felt completely lost researching things and translations and blah 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 and blah blah blah. It's definitely a big subject with lots of difficulties, whether it would be like translations missing or text that you can't really have access to, or cultural and transculturation stuff that are difficult to explain and have, you know, sort of like a position on. Surrealism is difficult to understand. It's also difficult because I'm focusing on feminine figures and female representation in those works, and you know, you don't want to make it too feminist because it's not a gender study thing, but I also have to incorporate gender studies like theory and researchers, and I was not even interested anymore in my subject. But now that I'm writing about it, I realize it's very interesting, and I'm definitely so passionate about surrealism and about Japanese literature, Egyptian literature as well. And Japanese literature and Japanese art in general is so fascinating and interesting. I have like so many ideas of research and papers and classes that I would like to give to students. That would be amazing. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about journaling because I got a few questions, a lot of questions about procrastination and basically how I deal with stress and a lot of work and how I stay motivated and how I do that many things. And I also posted a picture on Instagram a few days ago, I think maybe even a week ago, telling you that I was going to do a Q&A about university and studying and stuff like that, which I will do after the Vlogmas series. I think you can understand that. I'm not a big fan of like journaling, planning, making a list and doing things like that. I guess I'm just too clumsy and too like, I don't give a fuck to do that. But I tried giving it a go, and recently, I started bullet journal. And I was like so skeptical about it because everyone was doing it. It was kind of like a trend. I was like, no, that's not my thing. But it actually works a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not doing it every day. I'm not doing it as regularly and consistently as I should. Mine is not pretty and it's not amazing, and I don't have like a billion of fancy pages. So basically what I do is I have a page for my video ideas. I have a page for like the month, so every day I kind of write if I have any appointments, any things that I really have to do, like, and here I have a few things that I really want to focus on. So I have reading, working on my dissertation, working for university in general, and going out, because when you're really busy, when you have social anxiety, and when you're lonely as fuck, alone as fuck, it can get really hard to get outside. And so every day, you know, here I have the list of the days. I try to, you know, see what I have done and what I haven't done. I have the list of the days, so I have days and what I want to do each day, kind of, you know. Then I have ideas on how to make better videos, which I haven't really applied yet. I would like to have an intro, but I suck at animation, so yeah, but I really would like to have an intro, so that would be something I need to work on. I have a positive page or a positivity page where I write every day something small but something good that happened, and I stopped doing it because I was too busy. The 15th of November, I was really happy to eat green beans. Then I have ideas for illustration and possibly things that I would like to share with you guys, because I draw and I feel like maybe I could do some illustration and kind of sell them to you. And so now it's December and I started that today, so yeah. And then what I have to do for today, so this helps a lot for studying and working, and I try to make very realistic and possible and achievable lists. So that's one thing. Then I try to just, you know, be in a good mood. Like I try to be in a space that's organized and neat and tidy a little bit, and have a cup of tea, a cup of juice, you know, that I lit a candle and I listen to classical music, which is something I really like to do, and then I write and I study. I try to set myself goals like 2 hours, and I don't check out the internet. I don't go on my phone for that time being, and it works very well. Like if you just try not to go online and, you know, be on Instagram or Twitter or Tumblr or anything like that, it works wonders. Yeah, and also remember why, and remind yourself why you're doing all of that. you know, it's a question of discipline more than a question of motivation. It's maybe gonna be the end of today's vlog. It was a chatty vlog. I hope you didn't mind. Also wanted to address a few things. In lots of your comments, guys, you've told me that you don't like the fact that I apologize all the time and that I say that my content is boring and stuff. It's just that, you know, when you're on YouTube, it's really easy to fall into the habit of like not necessarily comparing yourself, but expecting your life or expecting your videos to be interesting, eventful, exciting, because so many people on YouTube do not have like they don't have a job, they don't have like a university life. They're YouTubers and beauty gurus and whatever they are, or they just make money out of YouTube and different things and live at their parents' house, so they have all of the free time that they want. And I know it's not what I do, so sometimes I'm like, it might be boring for people to just, you know, watch me studying and preparing my classes and talking about teaching and stuff like that. So as a girl, I've been taught to apologize a lot, and it's in my personality as well. I tend to apologize all of the time. You're totally right, guys. I should not apologize. I feel like my content is alright, and you know, I'm really busy, so that's the best I can do right now. And I'm really happy that you're sticking around. I'm really happy that you're enjoying it, and thank you for all the positive feedback. Thank you. So I hope you enjoyed today's vlog, and I shall see you tomorrow.